All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm creating this little video to kind of help you guys have a better understanding of a little piece of our American Indians unit. We've been learning about totem poles. So the goal of this video is to kind of help you understand what a totem pole is. You're going to make one of your own, and then you're going to explain to me how well you know what a totem pole is. Okay? So, before we get started, just so you know, you can be doing the totem pole as you're watching this video. Hopefully you're doing this for your homework because we will be talking about this and showing our totem poles in class the next day. So you will need your history book. Okay, so you've got your history book. You need to be on page 66. Oh, there we go. Okay, it says totem poles. So you can have that open to kind of give you some information on what a totem pole is. Okay, and so I'm going to walk you through our Google Classroom to show you where all of the resources are to kind of help you get this project done and make sure that you do it in full and kind of give you a personal checklist to make sure that you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so if you are in Google Classroom, it should look like this. And one of the links right here, it says totem pole instructions. So if you click that open, it gives you a list of the resources that you will need to complete this assignment. Okay, so you will need a totem pole template, which is also on Google Classroom. So it'll either look like this, which this is a little bit of an easier one for those of you who want to try a little simpler template. So there's one template. And then the other template is a little more of a challenge. So it's got a lot of different lines and feathers, and it might be a little harder to cut out as well. So you get to choose which totem pole you want to make and color and design. You're going to need a paper towel tube, okay? And your paper towel tube should just be a regular tube like that. Make sure there's no paper towels on it. You'll need glue, scissors, colored pencils, crayons, and markers, okay? Because we want to make sure that this is nice and colorful and vibrant and very different, because everybody's totem poles are going to look very different because that's how they looked with the Pacific Northwest Indians. So down at the bottom, there's like a little picture of what it might look like. You have step-by-step instructions. So these, you can print this out if you would like, or highlight as you go and kind of use this as a checklist to make sure that you're getting everything done and you don't forget anything. So you're kind of assessing yourself to make sure that you're checking everything off. Okay? So step one, select which totem pole template that you want of these two. Okay? Print it out. Then you're going to color it. Color it any way you want, but I do not want to see any white. Okay? No whites. Try to make it all colorful. Then you're going to cut out your totem pole very carefully. This one is a little trickier to cut out because it's got all these detailed feathers. This one's a little bit easier to cut out, so that's a decision you'll have to make. And then you're going to glue your totem pole to your paper towel tube. Make sure you do not glue the wings, okay? The wing parts of the totem pole, or on this one, the feathers. Don't put glue on the back sides of those, okay? Make sure those are out so it feels like more of a 3D totem pole. Okay, and so when your totem pole is done, it might look a little something like this. Okay, so this one's all nice and colorful, and it's got the tube, and the tube mimics, you should know, wood. Okay, they used lots of cedar trees to make their totem poles. Okay, so that's an example of what your totem pole might look like. Okay, just so I know that you have done your totem pole and not somebody else, I would like for you to take a picture of your totem pole. You can use your phone or your Chromebook camera and just kind of hold it up in front and then take a picture. Okay, I'm sure you guys know how to get to that. For those of you who don't, bring it into class the next morning. But if you can take a picture of your totem pole, upload it to Google Classroom, and then type a summary of what your totem pole represents. Okay, so down here, there's your two templates, and then right here, your assignment. You would click on the assignment, and then you would add your picture and your summary, okay? And make sure you bring your totem pole to class the next day because I want everyone to see how different everyone's totem poles are, because everyone's characteristics are different. Everyone has a different story to tell, different histories, so it'll be a really neat thing. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video and I can answer them as best I can. If not, you can write them down and bring them to class the next day. And then if you're an overachiever and want to do more work, you can keep adding to your picture summary packet, okay? Remember, we're trying to add all of those pictures and those summaries of each subgroup that we're learning about. So, I think that's everything. Good luck, have fun, and make sure to be creative and add lots of color.